All praises to the Most High Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS rule well, shalom to the Alpha elect. Now, England made it to the finals of the Euro, whatever the hell it was, the Euro 2020. Now, these people's football teams are so shy that it's been 55 years since they've been to a final. The last time they won a tournament on an international level was in 1966, but they always talk about it's coming home. And it's funny because I think one of the Italian footballers, that's who they faced off in the final, they said, we as Italians, when we go into the final, we think to ourselves as a possibility we're going to lose. Whereas with the English, they think there's a possibility they're going to win. So it just basically just demonstrating the pride of these people. And I was watching a video from GMS Fear the Most High, and he showed a video of them basically sticking beer bottles up each other's arseholes, pouring it down their arse crack and drinking it. It just makes you think, how the hell are these people in charge of the earth? Like it'd be absolutely downright depressing if it wasn't. It's like you have to laugh. At this point I have to laugh because it's not even worth getting upset over. Because you really get confused. I mean, look at these people. You were saying if Jake did this, these people would be in uproar. But when they do it, it's like they judge Jake by a completely different standard than what they judge Jake by. Like when Jake calls out racism, Jake is racist. But when their ancestors are hanging people, stealing, robbing, raping, that's in the past, and that's not racism. It's only racism when you call it out. But yeah, let's see these little beasts in beast mode. He still can't even fight, man. This is just a travesty. It is like they lost the match, and if it weren't for it, they had these four Jakes on their team, and I can't remember their names. Rashford, Raheem Sterling, or whatnot. I don't really watch football, to be honest, so I'm not gonna. I don't think their names are important, but this dude, when they lost, he actually went on social media and he actually said this bullcrap.
How many times have we seen England players, wogs, take penalties for us and fuck it up? Three fucking lions, three fucking coons fucked it for us. How many times?
No, it was three Jakes that that were to take the penalties because they went into penalties, and they end up not scoring. And even before this happened, I was like, you know what? If they don't win, watch how quick they turn on Jake. Because already, like I could already, at this point, Esau just predictable, man. So I'm like, they're gonna turn on Jake, man. And when what happened, bro, there was an outpouring of racial abuse towards the players that missed, to the point where and I'm not gonna get, the players were going on social media apologizing for basically missing. At the end of the day, it's a game. You miss, you score, whatever the case may be. They miss and they're apologizing for it. These times, if it wasn't for them, they wouldn't have even made it to the finals, because these people have never made it. As I said, it's been 55 years and they've never made it to the final. If it weren't for them, they wouldn't have even been in the finals. Because you already know how Drake is physically in the sports team. Now, I'm gonna read Isaiah. I'm gonna start at chapter 1. Isaiah chapter 24. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. Everything is upside down. You have servants on horse, and you have princes walking alongside them. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, as with the taker of usury, so with the giver of usury. To him the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled, for the Lord hath spoken this word. So these people, you hear him calling him.
Have we seen England players, wogs, take penalties for us and fuck it up? Three fucking lions, three fucking coons fucked it for us.
Like, people act like they're surprised by this, but this is the sentiment of this society. He's just being honest enough to say it. And I give them at least a little bit of respect when they come out and they say this kind of stuff, because this is what they think and feel in their hearts anyway. It's just most of these people want to be politically correct, but this is how Esau feels at the end of it. He just pretends to be with you. I'm gonna get this. Ecclesiasticus 12:17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. So when they was fine and they was getting to the final, they was all happy. They was singing Jake's praises, even though there was a little bit of undercurrent racism. But for the most part, they were happy with Jake. But as soon as Jake made a mistake, they just turned on him. And this is how he's always been. This is his nature, and Jake never wanna, come to the truth of it. And I'm gonna start Isaiah 30. I'm gonna start at 20. Now I'm gonna start at 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk down into Egypt, and have not arks at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. So this is Jake trusting in Esau. At the end of the day, when Esau turns on you, you can't even be mad, because you should have been more intelligent to understand what his nature was. But our people don't want to listen to the Most High. They want to trust. They want to trust in Egypt. They want to trust in these people, and every single time that they've trusted in these people have turned around and stabbed them in the back. So at the end, you start not feeling pity for them. You just start looking at them like, yeah, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, judgment comes. There's nothing you can do about it. And this is Isaiah 30 again. I'm going to start at chapter 10. We say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not. Unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and in perverseness, and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So our people, they love to trust in these people, man. But at the end of the day, they don't want to hear the prophets saying this or that. They want to trust in this man who wants to act like he's for you, but as soon as adversity comes, he pounces on you, and he turns around and he snakes you. So this is just how this man is. But our people don't want to see Esau for who he really is, because it's more comfortable to pretend that he's your friend. Isaiah 31. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots, because they are many, and in horsemen, because they are very strong. But they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. Yet he also is wise, and will bring evil, and will not call back his words, and will rise against the house of evildoers, and against the help of them that work iniquity. So I'm starting 3 as well. Now the Egyptians are men and not power, and their horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord stretched out his hand, both he and that helper shall fall, and he that is holpen shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. I want to get that word, holpen. Holpen. And he that is holpen. So, you know, anyone who's seen to help Esau's gonna go down with him. But our people, you know, they're not really interested, man. They want to follow this man into the pits of hell, man, and they're gonna die with him. They want to follow this man and his little baby sword and his little jab and whatnot. You know, they want to pretend that this man cares about them when at every single opportunity, this man has showed he doesn't care. You know, it's getting at this point where, you know, I just want the Lord to come, man. You know what I mean? I'm preparing for the long haul, but I hope the Lord come today, next month, at the end of the year. I'm hoping this stuff is over, man. Cause being here just absolutely vexing, man. You just see it. You seeing how people absolutely believe in this man, and look how this man behaves, man. Look at this. Look how they treat their own society. Look how they treat each other and themselves. You think this man wants to help you? I'm gonna get that man real quick. I want to end on the scripture. Ecclesiasticus 14:5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? He shall not take pleasure in his goods. So this man don't even care about himself, man. So why in the hell would he care about Jake or anyone else for that matter? All praises to the Most High. How about Shem Yahushua, but honest to the elders and apostles of James, well, shalom to the elect.